On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love said to me,
3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? New day, new car reveal, or should I say new cars reveal. We got two of them going down in this video today.
2-for-1 special, and they're both Porsches.
Yesterday, the trucker dropped them off. We didn't have enough daylight left to film, so we're back at it again today. Two Porsches, both from Houston, Texas. You know, with there being two cars, we have twice the chance of one of them working out. Now, these cars are complete opposites. You can probably see it in the title and thumbnail, but we have a 981 Porsche Boxster and a 931 Porsche 924 Turbo, which is actually a really cool car. Like, you never see these things, so I'm kind of hyped for that one and how that one looks now that it's out in the sun and we can really dig into it.
As you guys know, we love 944s, but I've never owned a 924. However, there are many similarities, and our strategy with this one is a similar strategy as we've outlined on VinWiki videos in the past.
Yeah, we've told the story on Ed's channel about how we're buying all these cheap Porsches and we're selling parts off them, which then in turn makes them free Porsches. We'll explain a bit more in a second. It is not a basic 924, which is kind of a, with the turbo, this car is no slouch and it is quite the collector's item. I mean, I'll bring a trailer in good condition. They go for like $10,000 to $14,000.
Dang, you picked this thing up for chump change.
Yeah, except it hasn't run since 1997 or... Okay, it is dirty. We're gonna have to clean it up, but let's show you guys the two new cars we picked up. Alrighty, garage going up. Let's take a look at the first Porsche, which is inside. Let's step over all the motorcycles. Oh, the Ducati 1199. Just listed this for sale, so might be gone soon before we hurt ourselves trying to ride it. So anyway, here you go, Porsche 981. This thing is a little dirty. Obviously, it was sitting outside the yard, but it is in super, super clean condition. It even has a clean title to go with it. I mean, look at this condition. We have the upgraded steering wheel with the paddle shifters. Check it out, 18,100 miles. This thing is like darn near brand new. So you're probably wondering, why the heck was this thing sent to Copart auction? On the Copart listing, it doesn't even list any damage. So I'm like, what is going on here? There's no body damage. The interior is good. There's no burn damage. It's listed as a run and drive. Like, I absolutely don't get what's going on. I mean, we're about to find out in a second. Let's talk about the 924 here. So this thing is, okay, here's the sticker. 1997, but this looks like 07, unless this also means 1997. So possibly this car hasn't been on the road since 1997, and the tires kind of confirm that. Look, this thing's like blowing out. It's completely flat. It does have the 5-lug wheels. This is a later model 924 turbo, so this is actually pretty desirable. Looks pretty clean overall. It's got, I've never seen this on a 924. I've seen it on some 944s. That's pretty cool. So it's one big light bar across. It's like a modern Porsche with all the lights going across. Of course, with it being a 924 turbo, we have this air intake right here in the hood. That's pretty neat. That's how you know it's a 924 turbo model. And then you also get this different grille to get a bunch of cool air going through there. So actually, let's pop the hood. The paint looks decent. It's like this metallic green. Oh, that's a heavy hood. Struts are always dead on these things.
There are no struts. What the heck?
Oh, great. That's why it's...
924 thing, is there a hood prop?
That's why it's heavy. There's no dang struts. What the heck? Is that a key? Oh, I thought this said keyless entry. It says keyless alarm. Oh boy, aftermarket alarm system. We hate those, and aftermarket radios, all that crap we hate with the extra wiring. 2-liter, turbocharged, not intercooled, Volkswagen, Audi engine thingy-majiggy that they threw into the Porsche. It actually makes decent power. I think like 170 horsepower, something like that. You can tune them and throw some more boost at them if you had an intercooler to back it up and to keep it cool, which this does not. So that's one of the big mods that they say to do. For this car, we're not talking mods. We're talking maybe just getting it running. But most likely, we're probably just going to sell this car like as is, as a project to somebody local who wants to take it on. We have way too many projects like this in the garage. So we're definitely trying to find a hood pop. We're probably not going to take this one on. We're just going to get it gone because we bought this car for the seats, which we took out last night. I'll show you in just a second. They're over in the garage.
I'm the one one you go to whenever you feel like you're about to sink. I don't wanna just forget you, but I wanna be fine. I'll be waiting for a sign to light up, yeah. And your heart is out of sight. I just wanna feel mine. Hey,
Okay, here she is. I know it's a little dark, but she cleaned up pretty good for sitting for either 25 or 15 years. We're not really sure how long. It looks pretty nice. And I know I said I wouldn't get attached to this thing, but I almost want to keep it. Christian, can we keep the poor 924? Come on, it just wants to come back to life.
You bought like 3 other 944s, so this is your doing.
I know. See, that's the thing, guys. We have way too many other projects, and we have some cooler 944s that we'd want to mess with before this, even though this is really cool. But, you know, we would hate to see it just sit, so we're just going to sell it, take the profit, and, you know, hopefully it'll go on to a good home. I know the comments right now are furious.
What the heck? You tempt us with this cool car and then you just get rid of it? Like sacrilege, just selling the seats and making a quick profit and selling it.
Hey guys, money's money. It was cheap. I couldn't pass it up. At least somebody bought it.
But 924 Carrera GT, throw up a photo of one of those.
Ooh, we could turn it into this on the screen, guys. What do you think? 10,000 likes will actually end up keeping this thing? Well, I don't know. Okay, probably not. Still like the video. Maybe if it hasn't sold by the time this video goes live and you guys raise enough fit in the comment section, then maybe we'll decide to keep it or something.
Maybe if it runs, let's find out.
Yeah, if it runs, yeah, right. Okay, we want to at least see if it'll crank over so that if we go to sell it, we can say that it freely cranks. It just needs to crank. Okay, let's see if we even have life. No lights or anything. Look guys, it only has 14,000 miles. We're hooking up jumper cables to this battery, hopefully enough to get it to crank. And we shall see. When was it made? Let's see. 3 of 81. If you guys have old Porsches, there's an information tag right here behind the fender. Tells you exactly when the car was made. See right here, 3 of 81. So there we go, pretty cool. It's got the script door panels. These are worth a lot of money. Say Porsche on them. So I don't know, cool car, definitely a cool spec. This interior is really rare. Watch this thing start up right now. There's no way. Wow, it's actually pretty good shape. All right, a few dash cracks, not bad, not bad. This thing could probably tell some wild stories. Oh yeah, because the dude worked for like NASA. Right here, if you guys can see. Right there, see it says NASA. Oh, okay, it's working. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, sounds good. Let's talk about the seats. I'm gonna explain them while Christian is working on the Maserati here. Real quick, Christian, what are you doing here? You've already done this before on our past Maseratis.
Yeah, both of our past Maseratis. Getting a little whining noise, and we're taking no chances. We're replacing the AC compressor pulley bearing. It failed on one of our Gran Turismos at 40,000 miles, made noise on another at 35,000 miles, and so this one starting to make just a little bit of noise, and you want to replace it before it gets to the failure point, because then you're throwing a belt, then you have to machine the pulley, and 20 bucks for the bearing, and really not that hard to do. Simple snap ring pliers and torques to get the clutch on and off, and that's really it.
You kind of got this apart quickly. So while we're in there replacing the air filter with the new one, some basic maintenance, but yeah, it should go back together no problem, and then we'll have no more noise and no more risk of that thing seizing. Back to the seats. So because I watch every single one of these Porsches at auction, I saw this 924 come up, so I started going through the pictures and I was like, oh my gosh, it has sports seats. You guys have heard us talk about it numerous times before and on VinWiki, but basically these seats are worth a ton of money, especially these ones, because they're this rare tan cashmere color, which is like one of the most desirable colors. This and like can red and a couple other colors are super desirable, especially for the 911 guys. These seats out of the 924, 944, they're the same seats as in the 911, the 968, the 928. Basically, they all bolt up. There's minor differences. So the guys with deep pockets, big bank accounts with 930s will happily pay a ton of money to upgrade their regular seats to these sports seats with big bolsters, bigger side bolsters here. I think they're a little more comfy, if I do say so myself. So all around, they're a better seat. but they're very rare. So supply and demand makes them worth a lot of money. So you guys remember our $0 944, the brown one, which probably we're overdue for a video on that. It just got back from the paint shop and all that good stuff, but it had brown sport seats in it. They were all ripped up. They were not in the best of condition. We ended up selling those seats for $1,850. We paid $1,400 for the car, so it became the $0 Porsche 944. These, however, being the ultra rare color and in very good condition, I haven't listed them yet, but I anticipate being able to get at least $5,000 for these seats. You might think I'm crazy, but supply and demand is what it is. These things are highly sought after, and I wouldn't be surprised if I could sell them pretty quick for over that amount. In fact, by the time this video goes live, I probably do already have them sold, so if so, I'll put it up on the screen how much I got for these seats. Target over $5,000. And guess what? Guess what I paid for the car? I'm sure you guys are wondering. Oh boy, how much do we pay for this clean title 924 turbo that has just been sitting, but honestly looks like a pretty nice car? Drum roll, please. I won the bid for $2,700. That's it, 2,700 bucks. So plus fees, my total out the door is about $3,200. I think it was 700 or 800 bucks shipping from Houston. So that is a little under $4,000 for the car shipped to my door. And if we get $5,000 or more for these seats, we're gonna be in this Porsche like over negative $1,000 or something. So isn't that crazy? I love it. This is like Porsche hacking 101. I don't know, this is probably sacrilege. Some people are gonna get so pissed in the comments saying like,
those seats belong in that car, how dare you take them out, blah, 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 blah.
Hey guys, money talks and profit's profit. This car was so cheap, like, you know, I didn't think I was really gonna win it because I'm like, oh, it seems like a pretty nice car, but it sold so cheap. Like, I guess there's no love for 924s. I don't know, so I had to buy it. And this hack isn't just for Porsches. It applies to really all cars that have rare optional equipment. Certain wheels can be really rare. I know some AMG wheels are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Another good example, Porsche Fuchs wheels are worth a ton of money. Our first car, 1986 944 Turbo, it came with those wheels. So we ended up selling those wheels for 2,300 bucks. We paid 4,300 bucks for the car. So we're in the car 2,000, right? Well, we got to buy different wheels. We found a set on Rentless for only $100. So we put that set on, so we're in the car complete, all said and done, $2,100, our first Porsche, whatever, ended up selling it for $10,000, but just goes to show you can arbitrage rare parts. Okay, so there you guys have it. It turns over pretty nicely. Maybe it'll come back to life, but I don't think it'll be with us. We'll see what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I hope you guys enjoyed another new car reveal. This one was a cool one, a rare Porsche from 1981, something you don't see every day. I don't think, Christian, have we ever seen a 924 Turbo?
No, really.
I literally don't think I've seen a single 924 Turbo in the flesh. I wonder how many they made, because it must be pretty rare if I've never seen one. What a crazy flip, crazy come up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching another car reveal. What do you think of the 924 Turbo? Even though it didn't fully come back to life and it's not running and driving, I feel like we did the first step in this cleaning, brought it back to life just a little bit after its 25-year hibernation. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one, which will be that 981, which we didn't get to today. That crazy story. We'll see what's wrong with it. $18,000 981 Porsche Boxster.